Morning, everybody. Grandpa Doss Farms. Dog started barking last night. My motion detection light came on in the garage outside. I got on the cameras. I got a camera here, and I got a camera here, so we can watch the kitty cats. All right, keep an eye on their food. It also gives me a little history report, so I clicked on it. I got a possum coming in. Yeah, obviously he's cleaning out the kitty cat's food. And something odd this morning, the kitty cats are not in here. Normally they greet me at the door coming out. So I got to figure out how to keep Mr. Possum out of here. And I think that's the first time he's come in. Hi, birds. Come on out, ladies. Come on. Come on. How about let's talk about the piggies, all right? Yeah, that's right. I'm going there. I'm still hearing a lot of disagreement on giving them pigs grain after the vet told us not to. And some of you you can't let it go. So, okay, I'll tell you what. I know that those pigs have lost weight just by looking. Now, one thing that I did not do that I wish I would have, I wish I would have measured them and got a weight on them a month ago when the vet came here. I didn't do it, didn't think about it, you know, because I didn't think I'd have anything to prove. And some of you are probably going, Grandpa, you don't have anything to prove. Do what you want to do, and that's fine. But, you know, I want to prove it to myself too, you know, in a way. Now, I can tell by looking, but for some of you, it's going to take some positive proof. So here's what we're going to do today in this video. Grandma and I, in this video, I'm not going to do it this morning, we're just going to feed them. We're going to measure the pigs, and I've watched the video. It's the process for measuring them and getting the weight. We're going to do that in this video. Yeah, and then what we'll do, we'll go from there and maybe do it in a month, I don't know, 6 weeks, something like that, 2 weeks, just for kicks. We'll do it again. But I believe that my plan, no, I don't believe it, it is. My plan is working. Some of you even said, hey, I can see some curves in the pigs now. And you can. Yeah, I can definitely tell the pigs are losing weight. And so that's working very well. Let's get our door open here. Yes, indeed. Hey, girls, huh? What's the matter? What's going on, huh? Aren't you coming on out this morning? Don't you want to get up out of bed? I got all this other space over here. All this over here, and I still come out in the morning, and there'll be 10 birds, 4 or 5 here. There's 5 birds, and I think Magneto gets up there. There's Poo-Poo up here, so I know they get up there. What's up, sis? Hi, honey. Hi, sis. That's all right. That's all right. They're okay. There's 5 birds up there. I don't know. Maybe they're getting cold, and that, you know, I need to shut these doors. Hey, y'all want some wormies? Want wormies this morning? You know, it gets the body warmed up when it's cold out here. And it's not super cold. I may not even have this jacket on by the time we get done, but you know what warms us up? Well, sure, it's a wormy dance. You ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Dun, 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 dun. Don't that feel good? Dun, 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 dun. Join me. Dun, 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 dun. Grapevine. How is the grapevine? How do you do the grapevine? I don't know. This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da. Yay! Good job, girls. Somebody suggested I'd use some Golden Girls names, you know, and I like Sophia, and I'm going to name one of these birds Sophia if I can figure out which one it is. We'll work on it. Oh, I know it. I know who it is. I think I'm going to call Sophia the big red one right here. She's the biggest one of the 3 that look almost exactly alike. If that's her. But anyhow, I'm going to use the name Sophia. Somebody suggested that, so thank you very much. Still, after that, I think I've got 6 birds to name. Somebody said call one of the little red ones Cowgirl, because that's Cowboy's daughter. I like that, and I'll do it as soon as I can identify for sure which one the girl is. If you get anything, get some chickens. Get some chickens if you can. They're easy maintenance, you know, they're low maintenance. A lot of fun to watch, but they poop a lot, all right? That's all I can say. What are we doing this morning, huh? Everybody doing okay? Are we ready to go feed goats and pigs? Goats and pigs? Well, every morning, that's what we say. Let's go feed goats and pigs. 1, 2? 1, 2? Come here. So the other day, you know, we've been giving Riley only 50 grams of Rimadol a day, right? Hang on, let me came out the other morning. Hi, puppies. And she was acting like she was down again, you know, all sore and everything, you know, and I thought, what in the world? So we upped it again just for 1 One time. We gave her 100 milligrams in one day, and it just changed her immediately. So I don't know if that was it, if she was just tired or what, but you know, she couldn't hardly get in the door. So that maybe that took care of it. Well, so we did that for a day, and then we took her back when she got better like this. When she's acting like that, we go back to 50 milligrams. So I gave her 50 this morning, and then I won't give her any tonight, and we'll keep doing that, cycling like that, as long as she's feeling good. I think we've got hay, but I wanted to hang on a second. I'll be right back. I got to get some. All right, I had to go back out and get a little little bit of hay, but also got some alfalfa hay for the hi Fox. I know, honey. Come on, buddy. It's all right. You're okay. Give them just a little bit of this hay so they will settle down. Here, guys. Uh-oh, the dog's got zoomies. Here, let me put a little up here. The rest of that is for the piggies. Here, come here, Batman. You got it all over you now. All right, girls. I got you. Hang on a minute. I'm coming in. Just a minute. Okay, so get the piggies food. I hate to be. I'm not, but I tell you what. It's working. I know you can't stand it, but it's working. They're losing weight. I can tell by looking at them. I certainly can. We'll get their measurements, and I'll show you what some of you may know. I had to look it up. I knew that's how you did it. Obviously, we can't put our pigs on a scale, so there's got to be some kind of a mathematical equation, which there is. Oh, I know. Hi, honey. Hi, girls. It's okay. I got you. All right, I'm coming. Here just a minute. All right, let me step in. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, pig poker. Oh, hang on. Nope. Lola, here, baby. Here, baby. Here, Lola. Here, honey. Right here, honey. Here, Lola. Right here, honey. Here, baby. No, other one. Right there, baby. That a girl. Oh, you're on my foot. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's, boy, she ain't right on my toe. I can't. She's on my shoe. Lola, honey. You got to pick your foot up. Oh, if she'd have been on my toe, she'd have wrecked me. Wow. Did you put a hole in my shoe? Am I good? Okay, I'm all right. Woo! Good girl. That's a girl. Good girl. Mercy. That got me. She had me pinned there for a second. My life flashed before my eyes. So all you out there that say, you know, you didn't do what the vet said, it ain't gonna work, or whatever it is, hey, you know what? It's gonna work. Here, honey, you want some hay or some? Well, it is. Oh, I got it right in your. I'm sorry. There's some alfalfa hay here. They love that alfalfa hay, and that's good for us. Yeah, it is. Now the goats have been getting, instead of a cup, I've cut them down to. Here, there's Batman. To about 3/4 of a cup. There you go, buddy. So they're getting less grain. They all got to remember, I used to give them sweet feed. Remember that sweet feed? Which somebody pointed out and said, hey, that sweet feed it's not good for goats that are wethers. It's more for goats that are still intact. And sure enough, that's true. Look at here, he's praying. Did you pray before you eat? Are you praying while you eat? Or just exactly what's happening here, buddy? Fox, look at Fox. He gets the same amount, and he's still got some to go. Look at there. Now and then it's all right. I keep Batman out like this. I know he's learning. No, he's learning. This is how we learn. Yep, that's how we learn. There, the boy. There we go. Stay over there. It's no big deal to me. I don't mind at all. Just a couple of minutes, 30 seconds. You're all right, Peter. 30 seconds of making them behave. Well, we're down here now. We're going to get the measurements on the piggies, see how much they weigh. Grandma's got her, what is this thing called? Clipboard. She ran all around the house trying to find a clipboard because it's got to be official. Did you bring the string? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know you had that. But this will give us a good baseline. Like I said, I wish we'd done earlier, but Grandma's got the food out here. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this camera and I'm going to put it out there.
Okay.
And film it backwards so this fence won't be in the way.
Okay.
So this may be the last time you see me Okay, but I'm going to do this first. Now, girls, I got to come back for your food, but let me do this. Don't bite my leg.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
hang on a minute.
Fast with food.
Hang on. Here we go. Key is if I can get them in a position. Here we go. Here, Lola, you go here. Here we go. Here we go, girl. Right there. Here, Livy. Now, where's my? Give me that. You got to get them. I'm going to get Lola first. From right behind it, in between the ears. Holy cow! Down to her. Where's her tail? Stick your tail out, Lola.
Okay.
Now I got to go around. Her girth is behind her front legs, and I can't even get my. Oh, she's muddy. Oh, girlfriend. Oh, we have not been this close since I've had you here. Oh, will it go around her? It wouldn't go around her.
Okay. Well,
seriously.
All right.
Oh man, this is already.
I don't know if I want that back or not.
You may not want me back.
Hey, you want some hay, or they're done
I'm gonna
with
have
the grain?
Well, hang on. I can get a tail measurement real quick. Just a second, Livy.
You're gonna have to give them hay. There's
yeah,
no way.
Give me some of that alfalfa. Bring that over here, honey. I got to get them. Got to keep them busy. They're done, man. All right, here. Let me
put it in their bowl.
Hold that tape measure, honey. Well, I'll put it in there. Here's the goats. Here, girls. Here, come here. I don't mind if it's on the ground, but I just got to keep them busy. Here we go. There we go. You're wearing it as a headdress, honey. This is about how I thought it would go. We'll do Bella.
Okay.
And we'll just go around. Here, go around. Hold still. Hold still, honey. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. I anticipate that Livy's going to be a little smaller. This is no time for musical bowls. Okay, we don't have time for that. Here, hold still, honey. Hold still. Okay, here we go. Hold still. Okay. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Hang on. Hold still. Hold still. Hey, come here. Livy, honey, hold still. Come on, that girl. Come here. Start eating something. Maybe she gets over here to start eating. Oh, this is going. It's going. Okay, here we go. One more time. I got you. That is. She's not as big as Bella, is she?
All
right, honey. Here we go. Let me give you a big old hug. Heimlich maneuver. Hey, come here. There she goes.
You want a little more?
Hang on a minute. I'm not done. I'm not done. Come here, honey. Come here, Livy. Come on, honey. Let's come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Hang on a minute. I know we're gonna do something here. Hang on just a minute, real quick. Let me do this. Hang on. That's a good girl. Hang on.
You want a little bit more grain?
No, because I'll have them all out here. Here, honey. Here, Livy. Hi, baby. Come here, honey. Okay. No way.
Let's just put a few things in.
Hang on a sec. Let me try it again. Hang on, baby. All right, baby. Girl. Yeah, we can. Livy, honey, come here. Come here, see me. Come see me. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, honey. Come on. You're okay. You're not gonna get poked or prodded. I just can't imagine. Your sister. You're littler than your sister, little girl. You're smaller than sister.
Get ready. You ready?
Yeah. Oh. Good idea. Go. Here we go. That's a great idea. Excellent idea.
Up on top. There you go.
Well, okay,
Same.
Okay, so there you go. Thank you, girls. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. Come out and eat your hay. Come on. So here's the deal. You just saw the measurements. Now listen, this is my idea to bleep out the actual measurements. I want y'all between now and the time we get to the rock and talk, which will be pretty quick. But we're going to start out, we're going to go down the porch, and we will reveal then what their weights are. So why don't you guess right now in pounds what you think the pigs weigh, okay? We will use the calculation that we've learned over the internet, which y'all can do too,
Whoa.
But we'll bleep those out. I know there's a big whoa, and I know who it is too. I know. All right, we'll see you on the porch. You're seeing this video the same day I'm filming it. I had to say it.
Okay, that's good.
We were talking about it just before, so. Well, it is the big reveal. Let's just cut to the chase. Got your spreadsheet out there?
I got it.
All right. Well, we measured the pigs
How do
for
we
weight.
know what they guessed?
Well, they will. We're going to tell it now,
And then
they'll
they're
just have
gonna
to be
comment?
honest. And so, yeah, you'll have to be honest.
How do we know 50,000 people are going to be honest? Not that 50,000 are going to.
All, everybody that watches this, honey, is honest. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're honest.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we know that from just what they tell us. Holy cow! That's a couple of videos there. We got scolded.
We did.
Man, I got, I had to put
Yeah.
extra metal in my britches for chewing my rear end out.
I was kind of like Ray. I was ready to quit.
Quit answering comments.
Quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube, period.
Yeah, I was done, man.
Yeah. Some of you were just,
Oh, it just fueled you. You were ready to
you
go.
know what? We did not remove one comment. We did not hide anybody from the channel.
I did remove one. Remember?
Oh, did you? Oh, one. You just deleted the comment though.
Just one, yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't hide anybody from the channel.
No.
We newcomers. Oh, we didn't. It's all right. You just have your opinions. That's fine. I look at it this way. Okay, here. Everybody that watches our channel or any homesteading channel with animals on it. They love animals. They wouldn't be watching, right? They want some farming. They want to see the animals that they, that kind of thing. And I think they say things that are out of, they have such a passion for the animals and their well-being that they get, you know what I mean? They get, it makes them a little angry and they want to see us take action. Look, this is bad for your pigs. This is bad for your chickens. Do this, do that. I think it's just out of a passion for seeing the animals taken care of. I really do. I don't think they're just angry at us personally. That's how I took it anyway for some of them, because some of them got pretty personal about it. I read them over and over again, and looked at them and analyzed them. Okay, I can kind of see that. I'm going to let that one slide. So overall, now I can tell you all this much right now. After all that, we didn't change a thing. We didn't change anything. It's full steam ahead with our plans as far as the dogs and the chickens. I'm not going to get into it again. Same thing with the piggies. But with the pigs, hey, you know what? Shh. This isn't a rant closing, but I could make it that way. So we appreciate the comments. We really do. Your passion. We are a family, and we know that family. You have discussions, open discussions. If I were sitting in the front room with these people, and they said what they said to me face to face, it would be a better opportunity to exchange ideas and reasoning. It's very difficult in just comments that can kind of be unemotional. It's like texting. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if we were having an open conversation about it face to face, things would be a lot better, a lot easier. And you could bring them down here and show them the situation, even though you think that they, on camera, here's why we do it, here's why we can't do it. I take all that into consideration, but we do appreciate everybody, and we do. And if somebody decides because we didn't do what they wanted us to do, or they don't like the situation here, you don't have to watch. You really don't. It's okay. And I could go into some great detail as to why it's okay, but it's, hey, all right, sorry. We measured Lola and the girls. Now again, they have lost weight. I wish I'd have done this 4 weeks ago, but I really didn't know how to do it. I really wasn't thinking about doing it, We put them on 1 cup of feed. That's two a day instead of the 5. Okay, I'm just kind of giving everybody a little update. But we went out yesterday, as you saw, and we measured. What were the measurements of Olivia?
You want weight only, right?
What were her measurements?
Oh. The heart girth was 45.
That's around.
The length was 47 inches.
Now, so Olivia weighed how much? How much y'all think she weighed? Here it comes.
238 pounds.
How about Bella?
Bella, you want length and all that?
No, she was a little longer, right?
No, she was the same length, but her heart girth was an inch more.
Okay, and Bella is a little bigger. Okay.
So her weight was 249 pounds.
249, all right. 238 for Olivia,
To
249 for Bella. Coonies, females, can get up to anywhere, I believe, gosh, I just read it, up to 200 pounds. Up to 150 to 200 pounds for a female cooney.
Fully grown.
Fully grown. And it takes about a year or so, 2 years for them to get fully grown, 18 months. But they are obviously overweight, over what normal is. We know that, okay? I'm not shocked.
What are we shooting for as far as an ideal
Well,
weight
my
for
first
them?
goal is 200. We got to get them to we want them to 200. But honestly, right now, you know, if they lost, if you can imagine them both, one missing 38 pounds and one missing 48, I tell you what, they'd be pretty dang small. No, and it takes 9 to 12 months if you're putting a pig on some restricted eating to really get them down to an ideal weight. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. And I don't want to do it fast. That's why I didn't.
From everything we read, you can't. It says you've got to take it slow.
There was an article by Purina, and there was one, it was called a Ross report that you read. And both of them emphatically said, do not change their diet radically. Start with a reduction. I know everybody jumped all over what your vet said, okay? Yeah, when she said the no grain thing, you know, to me, I just, you know, okay. But then somebody was saying, well, you took it from another person who wasn't a vet. Well, now I've taken it from people who've done studies, okay? So let's get that out of there, that I just didn't take anybody's advice who just got off the train. Got me? So,
Lola, you want her weight?
yeah, now Lola, I was, what's her weight?
528 pounds.
According to the measurements, 528 pounds. American guinea hogs are known to get anywhere from 150 to 300 pounds. Now, I can't imagine Lola 200 pounds lighter and looking healthy. I'm not sure. I guess it's possible. But we are going to obviously keep shooting for that 300 pounds.
I was surprised when I saw the pictures when we Googled them, because I was looking at, what was the other American guinea hog that Chad had here before? Haas. And I was comparing Lola to how Haas looked. And so in my mind, I wasn't thinking that Lola looked overweight compared to Haas.
I know.
Haas was apparently overweight too.
Well, and if you look what we've given them in the past, you know, I mean, I didn't know any better. You know, I was feeding them, you know, strawberries and, you know, lots of fruit occasionally, you know, and lots of vegetables, and and grapes. They were getting grapes on every meal. Remember, I give them grapes at least just once a day. But in retrospect, not the thing to do.
Well,
but
even that article that we read yesterday when we were looking stuff up, it said no vegetables.
If you're wanting your pig to lose weight, no vegetables, no fruit, grain, whatever you're giving them, you start giving them, you get them down to half a cup of grain. They said grain is okay to give them. Grain has some things in it, vitamins, minerals, that they don't get out there grazing. And y'all can disagree if you want. Go look it up. If they start telling me, well, my parents, my dad, my cousins, been in farming, okay, I'm going to go off what I studied here and now, right now. Because if I take your word for it, you're doing exactly what you got onto me for. If I'm taking somebody else's word for it, if you tell me, well, I didn't do that, well, okay, this is what we're going to do. And we started today, gave them half a cup of grain, okay, and I'm going to get alfalfa pellets. They're on alfalfa pellets. So that's what we're going to do, and no vegetables now. I'm not going to go to Walmart and buy stuff. And somebody said give them slop, which is basically your leftovers. Well, we don't have leftovers.
But remember, it said to be careful with slop too, because they said that's like us eating a diet of junk food.
Junk food, that's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So they said slop is not necessarily good. It depends on what you're putting in slop. They
Very
said
good.
leftovers, it's like junk food.
That's right, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be grassy, natural material, whatever they eat down there. The alfalfa pellets are rich in protein and calcium, and we're going to give them half a cup of grain in the morning, so that's 1 cup a day. which is down from tremendous amount over what they've been doing. And so that's what we're going to do. Through the winter, I hope that's enough, because here soon the grass is going to be gone. So I need to make sure, we don't want to go the opposite, and if they don't have anything to graze on, I want to make sure that I got to figure out how much alfalfa we can give them and that kind of thing, because I don't want to run them short in the wintertime when they need to have a little bit of fat on them, obviously.
I think Timothy grass was the other thing they said that they could have.
Yeah, Timothy grass, and I've got that before, so we can do a combination.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, if they have that much weight to lose, they got a little fat of the land to live off for a few months, probably at least through the winter. There's the scoop. I didn't want to hide it, didn't want to, some of you are probably out there just losing your minds at how heavy these pigs are. It is. So we just wanted to be honest and upfront with everybody, and so if you want to beat us up about it, that's all right. We're going to stick to the game plan. We're going for the reduction, not the elimination right off the bat. Are we good there now? Everybody got it?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I don't have a rant. I'm sure I could come up with something if I thought long enough.
No, we don't need another rant.
Or a farm rant, or somebody's comment could get me going. But
don't get me going.
As I always want to say that, we do get a lot of support. Sometimes I think the negative ones get maybe more attention than they should.
Well, after the week of just being bombarded with negative, the next week was very positive.
Right. Well, we had 2 videos in a row.
Yeah.
Pretty tough.
We had a lot of people that just really were supportive, and it was very refreshing, because I wasn't even going to read the comments after that. And you kind of said, hey, look at the comments, and just kind of brought me back up. But
right, a lot of encouraging out there. 99.999% encouraging, and others I think it's just because they just want to see things better, and but it's not a perfect world, folks, and things are going to happen, and we're not going to do things like everybody else. You're not going to, we don't want if you start doing your thing, do your thing.
For me, I'm a people pleaser. I'm somebody that likes to.
Oh, me too.
It's just,
she is.
It's hard for me, because somebody will say, I'm really glad that you didn't kill that little possum, because they eat ticks and they're good for the environment, and you're feeling good about yourself. And then you read the next one and they say, those things grow up to be really chicken killers. And I'm like, you're just, one minute you're up here and then you're down here again, and then and you get that, and I'm like, man, I don't feel like I can win for losing,
Right. And then I think in some of the videos too, when the comments, you clearly, the first thing that crosses my mind is, you either didn't watch the whole video, or you weren't paying attention to what we were saying, and the reason, they're not. You're focusing in on one thing that happened, but then we give an explanation as to why we do things, but you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention. And I know we put ourselves out there with this. It's okay. And we could have not told anybody that what happened to Sassy.
Yeah.
I could have said Sassy every time I went into that chicken pen, and there's Sassy, and nobody would have ever known. Yeah. But I don't want to do that. That's a lie.
Yeah.
There's no point in doing this if you're just putting on a show just for everybody to feel good. It's not reality. And it would be hard every time to come out here and film and just fake everything great and nothing ever happens that's wrong. And I don't want to do that. You don't want to see that. There are channels out there, folks, that if you go and it's like watching Mr. Rogers or whatever, fine, go watch Mr. Rogers, where he wakes up in the neighborhood and everything's just fine every day.
Well,
if that's what you want.
Part for me is, and we talked about how we've kind of reversed roles, but I'm a very private person. I don't put myself out there. And
right, you don't.
I work in my 4 walls, and I stay in my 4 walls. I'm not one to...
That's why she danced behind me in the Wormy dance. Perfect example.
It is. I don't put myself out there. I don't share a lot about myself and my family, and it's just, I'm the complete opposite of how I was when we got married. I mean, I really am, and I am that introvert now, and...
But you're getting out. You can say that, but it's not. You're definitely been out of your comfort zone Think about where you were when you first started filming. I had to just drag
I know, and that's
that,
my point. Now, when things like this happen, I want to go back into that, and I want to go, hey, you know what?
Oh, because of the activity. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was better off just not saying anything, because then I didn't have all these emotions. I want to say, hey, you know what, Ralph? You go ahead and be the YouTube guy. I want to go back to just being the editor. Oh, got it.
You know, that's my point.
You can more camera time for me. Because I'll be honest with you, now that you and Matt are in the picture, and Adler now, nobody watches me anymore. I'm going to have to up my game to get somebody to watch myself. Imagine yourself if you're doing what we do taking the camera, and every time going out and you know what I mean, and filming, and something like surprise happens with Sassy, and you know. Oh, I mean, that's real life. It happened right at that moment. Well, what do? Shut the camera off or go back and pretend it didn't happen and then put on a happy face? That video was very difficult for me to finish. And Matt and I handle things differently.
Yeah.
You know, Matt kind of, and honestly, you know, people were questioning some of the things Matt said. And, you know, I'll tell you something right now. Matt has a huge heart for animals. Now, he's not been around these animals. He's been around dogs and cats, especially dogs. See if I can get through this. We had both seen him lay in the floor with a stray dog that he brought home. It was a dying dog. He laid in the floor all night for a couple of nights to comfort that dog and did not go to bed, laid beside it and pet that dog, folks. He's done that more than once. We ended up putting that little dog to sleep, but that dog had the best...
You're going to do it?
That little dog had the best 3 weeks of its life it ever had, a little stray beagle. Called him Biggs, and he was a wonderful little dog, but he had internal issues that were, that's the first dog we ever had to put to sleep. And I only say all that to say that, you know, some of you make, and I do it, I'm guilty of it. You know, you judge a book by maybe its cover, or you just see it a little bit. But, you know, when Matt comes down and jokes around about these animals and all that, he's just not used to it. I don't know if he'll ever get used to it, but you know, as far as and warming up to chickens and warming up, because he's only here once a week. I'm
going to have to edit this.
Huh? No, it's okay. It's all right. Again, honey, this is the emotion. This is real life. You know, we can either hide it or we can fake it and just come out and be all.
You guys came back from somewhere together, you and him, and I thought you guys had a car accident because Matt was bawling his eyes out. Was it you guys that hit a dog or somebody else?
No, somebody else did. We witnessed a couple dogs getting hit. They turned out they were okay, but but Matt was just so, he was destroyed. It did. He would pick up every stray along the road.
Yep.
He really would. And Matt is, and here's how Matt is. He is like, I think, a lot of people who watch here. He gets so upset.
Yeah.
He gets angry, and it's almost like he gets angry and wants to lash out at why people are so that way. And that's kind of how these people... He's
either that way or he handles things with humor.
Right.
And that day was sassy.
Yes.
It was all humor. That's how I had to handle it. And, you know, everybody was like, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. Everybody was like, did you take the carcass away? Look, by the time they figured out what had happened, it was
gone. There was no carcass.
Nothing left.
There was none. That's folks. There was nothing.
Nobody really knew what happened.
Right.
But he knew it was sassy because he knew that she was out with Magneto. That was the only way.
Matt said, "Dad, you can't show that. You can't show that.
Yeah.
You can't do it."
Yeah.
He says, "You know what they're going to think about that." That's what he said.
Yeah, and he was right.
He was right.
He was absolutely right.
I said, "Son, no." I said, "That is not why we're doing this. If we hide this, we've started something that will just, for me internally, I can't do that."
Yeah.
There may be certain scenes and some things that you're not going to see, like somebody, you know, I wasn't going to turn the camera and show you exactly what they were doing, but those things were not, because, you know, we've got kids that watch, grandkids, and they need, you know, that's just part of it, you know, and people have to explain, you know, that. But there's channels out there, if you want to watch, that are just, they'll just blow smoke up your rear, quite honestly. That's an old expression, but that's how it is. I'm not going to do it here, because then I don't have to pretend, you know. I mean, I know that what I know in my heart, and I know what I believe in from a spiritual standpoint, but, you know, I'm flawed, and sometimes I say things that are, you know, some things you keep me, you know, edited pretty good. I'm not out there cursing or anything like that. Don't get the wrong impression. But all of that led to this. Sometimes we don't know exactly how to handle it, but then sometimes it just kind of comes out. But that's the deal. If we're going to do this, this is the reality of the situation. The dogs, the chickens, the pigs gaining weight, some of you are going to lose your minds as I sit here right now and tell you that we are concerned, we're on it, we don't take it lightly, we're just as concerned as you. It's my fault, I get it, and some of you are still going to tell me, because it's going to make you feel better, to point your finger at me and chew me out for how those pigs are. You're going to do it, even though I sit here and tell you that I feel bad about it. You're going to make me try to feel worse, because it makes you feel better. That's the truth. And if you have to do that, that's okay. I love you anyway. It doesn't bother me. I won't lose sleep over it. I won't hide you from this channel unless you say something. You can say whatever you want to about me, but nobody else in my family.
But see, then that puts me defensive, because I don't want them saying anything about you or my kids.
All right. Well,
and that's where I struggle.
I got you. Well, I just want them to know if they do, then we have a choice, but I'm going to let it slide off like water off a duck's back. It don't matter to me. It don't matter. I just think it's silly. If you can't, you type it up and you can't control yourself and you want to send it and go, oh, that'll teach him. That'll teach that old man. Remember, the old man's only been doing this for about 3 years. He ain't been doing it forever. All right? So we're still learning.
We've admitted many, many times we are new at this.
But thanks to the help of a lot of people, a lot of comments.
Yeah.
We have so much support, and we have so many emails every week of still requesting prayer. We got to go back to the basics of that. That's why we're doing. That's the big picture for us here. Okay. Yeah, we know we run this little farm, a teeny tiny little farm, and we have the animals. And y'all watch. Anybody who watches videos like ours, that's what they want to see. That's what I like to watch. I like to see interaction with animals. I want to see things that I don't have, or maybe never have, or used to have.
That's what I have to remember too. That's what I have to go back to, because there are people that we have prayed for that have lost loved ones, that have lost children, that have lost, that are their children, their grandchildren are going through chemotherapy, that are they've lost spouses, and I have to go back to that and remind myself that that is a big part of why we do this. And if we have to take a little bit of abuse over the fact that we did something wrong, not intentionally, but because we are new at this, then so be it. Because I'm not going to quit because of that. No. Because the other side of this is, we are helping people in that they have an outlet, and they have, if they are living alone and they feel lonely, but yet they can reach out to us and we've become friends with them, that makes this worth it. And, that makes this worth it.
Absolutely, because I feel like we're doing what God wants us to do.
I do too.
And if I'm doing, I'll tell you what would be worse. I'd be scared talk about fear of God. If I knew what the right thing was to do, that He wanted me to, and I didn't do it, and I let someone influence me.
Yep.
No. I'm going to do what God wants me to do. And the Doss family members out there, we enjoy that so much too.
I do.
We really do. And there's so many good,
we have become
wonderful,
friends
loving
with a lot
people
of
out
these
there.
people.
All over the world, and people who I would love nothing more than to sit down on the porch and talk. And I feel like we would just be old friends. And that is such a feeling. But occasionally something's going to happen that's going to upset. It just is. Our lives are never going to be just up here all the time. God said it's not going to be that way. So we've got these little things that we go through, and it's okay. And we're a family. We're going to agree to disagree. We have to agree to disagree, and we have to also. It's okay to talk. It's okay to say things and say, "Hey, Grandma and Grandpa, I disagree. You should have done this and that." It's okay. It's difficult to do when you're texting or it's difficult to do that way. Yeah. If we were face to face, it'd be a whole different story. It'd be better. It'd be cool. But it's all right. We'll work through everything. It's all right. We don't. We.
See, I feel better already.
Feel better already?
I do.
Cool. Good. All right.
Because those are the people that I look forward to their comments. I look forward to their humor. I look forward to looking for them, and and that group is growing. You know, we're getting to know those people, and there's a lot of you out there.
So for those of you that stuck around this long, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
if you watched 5 minutes, if you watched half of it, if you like it or not, if you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, and there's different people. There's different people in the world. There are people that live in a negative type of world. They have trouble being positive. A lot of their life is a negative, and I'm not that way. I have to be a positive person. I have to live in a positive world, and you know, I get down and I have negative moments, but I can't live that way. I have to be positive. I have to find things, you know, I just, that's who I am. And you know, it's sad to me that people can live like that, and I feel sorry for people that are like that. But you know, it's the people that we've met that bring us up, that it just you guys just don't know how much you mean to us, and I really mean that.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, we appreciate you guys. When we say at the end of the video that we love you guys, we mean all of you. We do. But it really does. It means a lot to us that, you know, you guys reach out to us, and you know, some of the jokes and the warped sense of humor. I'm thinking of one person in particular that she's just, you know.
Oh yeah, they're worse than I am. You think I'm bad? No,
anyway,
that's pretty funny.
we love you guys.
Love you.
We do.
Thank you if you made it through this, because this is going to be a longer video. Appreciate it.
No, I'll edit more of you out.
Edit more of me out.
Yeah, I will.
That's right. This was fun. we need to talk more.
Yes, we do.
You know what?
Yep.
Till next time, God bless you.
Bye, guys.
Everybody.